Hello, friends. How are you doing today? Really, how are you? My name is Kirsty, and this is Is It Expired? Let's fly through this. First, here is my disclaimer. Please don't use expired makeup. I know what the consequences could look like. I'm taking that risk for myself. Don't do what I do. It's as simple as that. With that, the reason I'm doing this is because I have been collecting, hoarding for 13-ish years, and things get neglected, things get forgotten about, and I use a random number generator with every single makeup item I own in a spreadsheet, pick 5 items, use them for the week, see how they're doing, and if they're feeling okay, they're smelling okay, they're working okay, I'm going to just put them back into their home. If things have very much gone off, or I just don't feel like they have a space in my collection anymore, they get decluttered. These are generally not things that I'm going to gift to people just due to the fact that they're old. Old. If I do have something that is newer within the last 3 or 4 years and it's just not working for me, yeah, I would ask my friends and family if they want it before it ends up in the bin. Let's just move on back to last week, see what I used. I think I got one picture, but again, I did get ready 6 times. It was a busy week. So these things are getting a ton of use throughout the week, which is awesome. It's giving me a really good understanding on if I'm going to use these products in the future, if I'm going to want to grab them, or if it's time for them to maybe just move along with their lives as it is. Let's just grab my last week's picks. Alright, starting off here, I have the YSL Beauty All Hours Foundation in LN3. This is probably less than a year old. It's fine. Color's a little bit light. It'll be great for winter. I'm gonna pull it out again then. Next, I have my I Heart Makeup Unicorn's Heart Highlight. This will come out if I don't hold it, so it is a little bit rattly in its case, which is fine, whatever, just cardboard packaging. This is about 6 years old, but I really enjoyed using it for the week. It is still beautiful. It's just fun for what it is. So yes, it's old, but it's going right back home. Next here, I have my Dior Addict Lip Gloss in the shade 853. This is probably 9 or 10 years old. Is it old? Yes. Is it fine? Yes. I had no issue with this. This is going to be one of the lip glosses that in the foreseeable future I'm going to grab more and hopefully use up. Now that I am working in the office again, I've actually gone through 4 lip products in the last 2 weeks. 4. That's how often I'm reapplying. 2 lip balms, 2 glosses, gone out of my collection, so I know it's doable, so I'm really going to focus on these 8, 9, 10-year-old lip glosses that I have. Yes, I know. If they're still smelling fine, if they're still performing fine, if they seem okay, I'm going to try and organically use them up and get them out that way. But for now, he's going home. Next here I have my Urban Decay Stardust Single Shadow in the shade Moonspoon. Now, what I do like about this is you just squeeze it and it opens. I don't know why that's so entertaining. Boing. Okay. With that, this is 10 years old. I don't know if the pigment is the same as it was 10 years ago because I had never used this. But with that being said, do I have at least half a dozen other shimmery gray black shadows in my collection? Yes, I do. Did I enjoy using this for the week? No. So, what does that mean? Well, sorry, little guy. He's gone. He's out of my collection. I bid you adieu. And we shall move on. Okay, last for last week, I have my She Glam Pitch Pretty palette. This also was untouched, and I'm kind of mad about it. This is only 3 years old, 2 years old, something like that, and I had never used it. But I did enjoy using it for the week. I really like greens as neutrals. I had a lot of fun with this. I will put the one look I got here. I didn't mix and match very much this week because, again, when I'm at the office all week, it's I don't want to go full glam, full colorful, really out there. It is what it is. I can, and I don't even think anyone would notice, but it's just who I am as a person. I want to get more comfortable and more confident going a little more out there to the office. I do, but you know what? It got 6 days worth of use, which is more than it's ever had. So I'm pretty happy about that. This is going home, and hopefully I remember to use it a little bit more. I did note in last week's episode that it is not expired as per the manufacturer date, which is on here, and it's next June. So I'm going to try and get a lot more use on it in the next 6 months, but I'm absolutely not getting rid of it at that time anyway. So it's going home, and I'm going to keep using it, and I enjoyed it. And that was it. That was all. Let's move on to this week. We'll just make this super simple. First here, I have my KVD Beauty Sexer Studded Kiss Lipstick. Yes, that's what it's called. Her names were always a little bit risque. It's fine. It is a hot, hot pink. It is. I do really like the color. I actually have it as a cream blush and a little bit on my lips today, so I'm going to enjoy using it. I have, I think, 8 of these minis. They were a holiday set probably 8 years ago. It's fine. And none of them have really been touched. Like, if you look at it, it's not disintegrating or anything at all. If you're used to lipstick, sometimes they do start to just, like, wear away. They're in great condition, so I might as well try and get some more use on them. They don't smell like anything. A little bit of mint. There's some vanilla, but that was always like that, obviously. It's a nice smelling food. If they did smell wonky, I would get rid of them, but as of now, they seem okay, so I'm going to use it for the week, see how much love I can get on it, and remember that I still like a hot pink cream blush, just very lightly, so that it's not super in your face, but I really do like this. I liked the color, I liked how everything turned out. I was able to tone it down both on my cheeks and lips, but get double use on it, so it's going to be a good week. Good week for this lipstick. Next here, I have a Melaleuca Sunshades Lip Balm in the shade Mountain Mint. Now, I've mentioned this before, I do not purchase from MLMs. However, my mother loves Melaleuca. It's fine. So I get a care package every here and there, and there's usually about 6 of these lip balms in there. Because they're gifts, I will use them. I just wouldn't go out of my way to purchase them myself. But it's just a lip balm. I'll throw it in my bag. I'll use it for the week. These are things that I do go through. Like I said, I went through 2 lip balms in the last couple of weeks alone. So they are things that will get used up. But it's nice to just have a new one to throw in my bag because I have used up a couple, which is awesome. I love use. This is only, I got that care package. I think it was from Christmas, but I didn't get the care package till May. So take that as you will. This is less than a year old. Yep. Next here, I have my... This just looks like Makeup Revolution. Okay. I just wanted to check if it was a subsidiary, but no, it does look like the actual Revolution brand. The Vivid Baked Blusher in the shade Bang Bang You're Dead. Now, I do believe I had another one of these previously. Like I said, I do think I have 4 of them. They came in a pack. There was 5. I have used one completely up. I'm down to 4. They are about 9 or 10 years old. I think this was like my very first Makeup Revolution purchase ever, and that was probably about 10 years ago. It's been a while. But first of all, it works perfectly with that lipstick as a cream blush. They are very good companions, but also it's just really pretty. I really like these. They've got a bit of glow, so they're not super matte, but it's also not like sparkly in your face, so that it's really showing your texture in your pores and that kind of thing. So I really like these. I highly doubt they still make these, but I'm sure Revolution still has some sort of baked blushes in their collection. These are awesome. I really do like these. Next here, I have my SheGlam Versatile Flawless Concealer. Now this doesn't have a color shade on the package, which makes me, it just bothers me a little bit. Put your shade names on your packages. Give me just a second. This is apparently in the shade Milk Coffee. Yep. I don't know what that means. Whatever. It's a really nice concealer. It is under my eyes. It brightened. It does give just the coverage that I need. I actually do really like this. I gotta be honest. I like the formulation quite a bit. This is probably 2 years old, maybe a year and a half. So again, not super old. Hasn't been used a whole lot though. Like, it is still like full. Oh well. And it's gonna be nice to use this, I think. I really enjoyed using it today. I like the look that it gave me. I feel like it covered a lot of my darkness and still blended out smooth enough and thin enough that you're not getting a lot of texture in my fine lines. So I like this. I do. And last here, the palette. This is my Melt Cosmetics Halloween Town palette, so he jiggles. Really fun packaging. This is, I think these came out like last Halloween, but I didn't get them last Halloween. I got them a bit later, so these are less than a year old. And I have them both. I do have Halloween Town and Christmas Town, and I really, really like them for the color stories. Now, Melt Cosmetics shadows are hit and miss, and I get it. They're matte shadows. I love. They blend out really nicely. They're easy to use. They're colorful. They're great. The shimmers take a very specific touch to them. Like, you have to work them in a very specific way. If you're going in with a dry brush and trying to grab the shimmer, you're not going to get it. Like, it's just not going to translate. It's not going to go from palette to eye. It's very strange. So what I've learned I have to do is spray a brush with a little bit of setting spray and then go in and then pat on the shimmers. Or you're not going to get them where you want them. They look really weak. They're weird. They're a very strange formulation. But with that, like I said, I've kind of learned how to use them so that they work for me. And because of that, I like these palettes. I like the color stories. They are fun. It's going to be interesting to play with it. Also, I mean, timing, come on. My Halloween Town palette, it is the first week of October. I figured I'd get matchy-matchy here with my beanie. Just who I am. Did I actually plan that? Not at all. It's fine. But I do like these palettes. I'm going to have fun with this. I do think I'm going to bring in a neutral palette for the week as well so that I can maybe not be so bold and colorful, but have some colorful aspects in my makeup all week without going overboard. Not enough coffee today, I think, is the problem. Or too much coffee. I'm not really sure. It could be one or the other at this point. That is the week. That is everything. I'm excited. I really am. I'm looking forward to having a colorful palette that I can maybe do some more fun stuff with, but again, maybe pairing it with some more neutrals so that it's not super out there and overboard for the office life. But we will see what happens. I'm excited to play with these things. I do really like how things turned out today. I feel like it is colorful, but I could leave the house like this. I wouldn't get a ton of attention. It's not so crazy that people would, give me a second look. So it's going to be a good week. But that's it. That's all. That's everything. Have a wonderful day, evening, weekend, journey, and I will see you all next time.